Hello, folks. I'm back with my second video on Indian politics. Today, it is not going to be as pleasant as it was when I spoke on the idiot in chief, Rahul Gandhi. Some of my friends did mention that I've used uncharacteristically euphemistic language to talk about what this person really is. That's all right. I will make some more videos on this man child. Today I'm going to talk about two people from Hyderabad that have been coerced by our constitution into being accepted as the democratically elected representatives of people. We do hate them. We do hate what they stand for, which is ultimately splitting India. Bharat Todo. But unbridled democracy can become a curse. Remember Socrates? He was put to death by democracy. Therefore, his disciple Plato hated this kind of government. Be that as it may, let us come to our point here. I have rechristened these two clowns of Indian politics. Clowns with a very vicious agenda. Asaduddin Owaisi, the MP, I have rechristened him, given him a new name, and I hope you folks carry it forward, propagate it. His new name is a sad Buddhihin, and his little brother, not that little of course, blabbermouth, foul mouth, a kabar adhin. He is an out and out terrorist when it comes to talking, when it comes to words. I'm sure the bigger the mouth, the more cowardly these people are. Now, going back into the history of the MIM party, 1927. What was the name? Mahmoud Nawaz Kiledar founded this party called Majlis-e-Ittihadul Muslimin. One point agenda: establishment of Ashraf domain. I wonder what the Pasmanda Muslims thought. Let some Pasmanda Muslims comment. Would like to know. Okay. After this Kiledar's death, this party was handed to uh, Qasim Rizvi and some Jung. You know, Jung died too. Qasim Rizvi was close to the Nizam, the ruler of Hyderabad. I believe he was the prime minister. I'm not sure. This Qasim Rizvi threatened Sardar Patel that Muslims of Hyderabad, especially the militia raised by the MIM, Majlis Ittihadul Muslimin, this ragtag bunch of obsolete weapons wielding idiots, but this was considered a bulwark against the Indian Army's invasion. Those are the words used: invasion. Indian Army doesn't invade its own land, but Qasim Rizvi was convinced that okay, Pakistan is going to be handed this piece of land called the state of Hyderabad, Dakkan. So he threatened Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, the then Home Minister, and if you march into Hyderabad, the Razakars will kill all 30 million Hindus. Think about it. This man is speaking about killing 30 million people. There was such a big event just in the recent past of 6 million Jews being put to death in Germany. But this man was going 5 times more. We'll kill 30 million Hindus in the Hyderabad state if Indian army dared attack us, snatch Hyderabad from the rightful Muslim hands. Sardar Patel did not pay any heed to this useless blabber. He knew behind, underneath the braggadocio of Qasim Rizvi, there were busted balloons serving as Razakars. Indian Army under Operation Polo decimated the entire Razakar movement in a matter of days. 40, 50, 60,000 Razakars with their Stone Age weapons could not fight. The killing machines of the Indian Army. A village bully cannot stand a chance, will not, against a trained warrior. Please understand, they don't. They are inebriated. That stupor perpetrated by the book doesn't let them see clearly. After Hyderabad was integrated into India, MIM party changed its stance. Earlier it was, hey, we are a part of Pakistan. We shun the idea of integration with India. What happened? Majlis also said, no, we are not going to fight anymore. Classic words of a vanquished idiot. Qasim Rizvi was sent to jail. Upon his release, he was kicked out of India. And before he vanished, he gave the reins of MIM, Majlis Ittihadul Muslimin, to the granddad of a sad Buddhihin, Asaduddin Owaisi. Okay, and this man was some Maulana Abdul Wahid Owaisi. His son Sultan Salahuddin Owaisi took over the reins of this party from his dad after his dad was sent to jail for speaking against Hindus. You see, this is the family way of doing things. Speak against Hindus. Survive on Hindu dole, Hindu arms, but try to amputate the hand that is extended in help. This is exactly what they do. Now, Sultan Salahuddin Owaisi, in his loud voice, would say on the streets of Hyderabad, addressing dogs as intelligent as dogs. Oh, Indian government doesn't pay attention to us. They ignore us. Why wouldn't Indian government pay attention to you? In fact, the question should be, why should they pay attention to you? The traitors collected under the roof of MIM, Majlis-e-Ittihadul Muslimin, who wanted to break away from India, fought a war against India, at least a semblance of that, a slight one. Now you want us to pay attention to you. Irony, isn't it? Okay. This man, is called rather, Salar by this current AI MIM, All India Ittihadul Muslimin, Majlis-e-Ittihadul Muslimin. If you look at his picture, it is very funny. If you are not having a good day, look at the picture of this man, Sultan Salahuddin Owaisi. You will crack up. The next 2-3 minutes, you will have unlimited entertainment. Look at his eyes. He starts going north but ends up in east. That is how he looks. I'm sorry. Cheap shot, I know. But somebody has to do some dirty work. Okay. This Asaduddin Owaisi. In my case, the new name is Isad Buddhihin Owaisi. Babri, 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 Babri. Supreme Court is not infallible. There is no mention in their judgment that there was a Ram temple upon which a Muslim mosque was built. He says all these things. But there is no reaction from the Supreme Court. You can say it once or twice, but not 24/7. I hope the patience of Supreme Court is also disturbed by these utterances. No. This man, I remember two of his glaring stupidities. Number one, a stupendously stupid attempt at neologism, trying to create an abbreviation of a greeting that Hindus exchange. Jai Shri Ram. But Islam doesn't allow it. It is haram. All the mullahs would be hurt and they would issue some idiotic fatwa against this man. So he came up with JSR, Jai Sri Ram. He doesn't say that. What if we Hindus come up with some stupid abbreviation for Muhammad? You would be instantly out the door with a sword, screaming, Sartan se juda, Sartan se juda. Won't you? And the second one, मेरी गर्दन पे छुरी भी रख दो फिर भी मैं वंदे मातरम नहीं बोलूंगा. गर्दन पर छुरी रखना, threatening to decapitate, is not a part of Hindu civilization. We don't do that. You do it. Your history is replete with all these instances, examples. And that's what you recall when you talk. This language is alien to us. Okay, and we are the longest surviving civilization in this world. There is no other. Your people destroyed half of the civilizations. The rest was done by other Abrahamic religions. Everyone knows that. But this is facetious when he says, गर्दन पे छुरी भी रख दो तब भी नहीं बोलूँगा. अरे हम ऐसा करते ही नहीं हैं. बेवकूफ़ किससे बातें कर रहा है? Okay. But this man is always saying everything that even his mother will not agree with. I know. There is one more. He sets an example to all the Muslims to corrupt Hindu names. He knows he is wrong. He knows how to pronounce those words, names, but he does not. That is an attempt at humiliation. Let me give you some examples. Narendra Modi. He knows how to pronounce, but he will not. He will stick with the defects that are embedded in the Arabic language. wherein you will not be able to find sounds and utterances that are available aplenty in Indian languages. Okay? Learn to pronounce our names. We make an effort. You should too. I can pronounce Muhammad in many ways, and some ways you couldn't digest. Your hand will go to your sword. चलो सर तन से जुदा करते हैं, क्योंकि गुस्ताखी हो गई भाई, जागीर है बाप की। तुम करो तो अल्लाह लीला, हम करो तो बदमाश खेला।